Do you guys have any questions now?
I've noticed you've got a door on, so we're going to freeze and you're going to be nice and warm.
You all signed up for this.
Thanks for clicking on the video and welcome to our channel. This was a few years ago, but it was a bucket list that I managed to tick off. And in this video, we are going to show you Fly Nyon all around New York City. It's a doors off helicopter, and of course, those famous feet selfies. Come and watch, and we will show you the fantastic sights that New York City has to offer from above on this wonderful trip here in New York. So the first thing that you'll go through is going to be the safety briefing and the safety video. And one thing that Fly Nyon is all about is safety while you're up in the air. So they'll tell you exactly what you can and can't take in the way of cameras, etc. But we managed to take the iPhone, no problem at all strapped in. And again, showing you all the safety that you're going to need. So you just need to relax and take in this information before the excitement begins on this amazing flight over New York City. And as you can see, absolutely nothing to worry about. Everything is explained in full detail before the flight. And then the excitement begins. You can get the photographs done and get those feet selfies out. So next was the getting everything ready and suited and booted for this fabulous flight. And again, it was all done with ease, with the expertise of the staff of Fly Nyon. And now we're getting ready. We're at the heliport and we are going to be roll called for the flight.
Daryl, Edison, Anthony. It's only going to get warmer from here, I promise. Guys, my name is David. I'm going to be your pilot this morning. Alrighty guys, welcome to Cardi. This is our bird. You guys have all seen the safety video, correct?
Yep.
We talked about the floats for the helicopter. Now you're all going to get personal life jackets. There's an orange tab here. It needs to be facing down.
Yep, fine.
Okay. Welcome to my TED Talk. There's a nice buckle clip, simple, comes around your waist, nice and snug, all right? There's this little extra guy. It's going to be flapping around the wind. Wrap it around the back, secure it like so. Any questions? Going right across the waist. There's a simple tab right here. If you've ever been in an aircraft, pull up and it releases. Nice and simple. You guys have all had fun playing around with this up front. What's the safe word today? Egress. If I say egress, you're going to find these beads, you're going to pull them. Undo your seatbelt, exit to the side of the aircraft. If there happens to be water when you exit the aircraft, that's where the life jacket's coming. The orange tab, you'll pull that, it'll take out the entire life jacket with it. It goes right over your head. All right, there's going to be a little white string with a red knob. You pull that knob and it'll inflate the life jacket. Don't inflate it inside the aircraft. Make sure you get out of the aircraft before inflating. Any questions?
No.
So, helicopters. They're like giant seesaws. Everything's balanced from a single point up top. This means that we need to distribute the weight so I have controllability of the aircraft. This is why they weigh you guys up front. We do have an assigned seating chart today. My first one up is going to be Matthew. Matthew, you're going to be right across you. Oh, not toward the tail. Step right on through. Watch your head. This kid in there. Hey, Edison.
Right, so we're all seated in. We are ready to take off from Fly Nyon. Hope you really enjoy this video. And what I'm going to try and do is to tell you where we are in New York. So we're just flying over the Passaic River, and we're just going to make a right-hand turn. And this is actually yeah, this will be New Jersey, and Newark. We're passing over the Newark area and just in the distance there. So we're just going to go again over the Passaic River, and we are continuing then just through the South Kearney area as we continuing towards New York City. So yeah, this is going to be the 9 route, and coming up in the distance here we're going to be going over the Hackensack River. Just a bit of a foot selfie there, which was really good. And this place actually is a beautiful place on the right hand side called Lincoln Park, and that's a really nice place to go and chill out and everything there. And we're now going to head across into Jersey City, and we're going to pass very close just to the right hand side, which will be Journal Square, which if you're going to fly Neon, that's where you need to actually get to, is Journal Square, and then get the Uber from the Journey Square area. Right, okay, great view of Manhattan as we approach there. And a bit of a cloudy day today. It's a little bit, it was cold as well. It was about -1, -2 degrees. But absolutely loving it. So this is a doors off helicopter, and absolutely fabulous. So just crossing Jersey City, we've got the Heights just to the north of us, and right in front of us is Hoboken. Hoboken, you can see the main railway station and the ferry area there, and right ahead across the Hudson River is Midtown Manhattan. You can see with all the big buildings, see the Empire State Building, and just the right hand side of the screen is Lower Manhattan that's coming up. So yeah, just passing over the Hoboken area, and you can see there we've got the main Hoboken train station, and then the ferries that will take us across into to New York. So the Hudson River, made famous by Captain Sully, which was the Miracle on the Hudson. That's where the jet crashed into the Hudson. Just swing around a little bit there. You can just see Jersey City, and also a great view, Statue of Liberty and the Verrazano Narrows Bridge, the entrance to New York. And yeah, just going back to the Miracle on the Hudson. So you can see the George Washington Bridge right at the top there, and it would have crashed probably somewhere here right in the middle of the screen. That would have been the scene of Miracle on the Hudson. Great view of Hoboken railway station and the ferry port there of New Jersey. Absolutely beautiful place to visit if you've never been to Hoboken. Well worth going to, and certainly would recommend that. Now we're going to Manhattan on the east coast, so on the eastern side in a minute, towards the probably Greenwich Village area. Great view of Jersey City, right behind Glynn's arm blowing in the open air helicopter there. This is just a fabulous experience, and I hope you're enjoying this. I just wanted to bring this video back to you, and this was a bucket list that we had to do. As you can see, everyone is freezing cold. Superb view of Midtown Manhattan and the Empire State Building, you can see coming up there, and we are just passing the Edge and the Hudson Yards. You can just see the Edge observation deck, which is right down there, and the Empire State Building right in the distance there, and the East River, and of course beyond that is Queens, and right above the Empire State Building will be JFK Airport. We're now coming into Times Square area, and you can see the big buildings there along 42nd Street. This is just absolutely wonderful. You can just see how cold these guys actually are as well. It was bitter cold, but what a fabulous view. they've got of Midtown Manhattan as we're passing there. So that is your theatre district area, and we're now just coming into the Central Park area, and Central Park South. That's actually the tallest building currently in New York. Just look at that, very, very thin building, but absolutely fabulous. Just down there you've got strawberry fields, and just look at how beautiful Central Park looks. So this was end of October, November time here in New York City, and the fall colours were absolutely fabulous. So we're just entering the Upper West Side of New York. We're just straight over there. To the other side of Central Park is the east, and you can see Central Park South, and we're just probably right over the Lincoln Center. You can probably get a good view of Broadway in a minute as we head down there, and that's going to be the Upper West Side, Harlem, East Harlem, and then of course to the right of Central Park is the East Side. Great chance for a selfie, foot selfie there, and just look at this, absolutely beautiful. And we're going to be right over the Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Reservoir. Central Park is absolutely beautiful again at this time. So Upper East Side on the right hand side there, to the left is the West Side, and straight above is going to be Harlem. And look at that, you can see the George Washington Bridge just on the top left hand side there. Another foot selfie. I wonder how high we are. We're probably about 600 or 700 feet probably up, maybe about 800. We are going to get a really good swing over. We're going to get an amazing view in a minute of the whole of southern Manhattan, and this is what I asked the pilot to do here so I could get this shot. And look at that, wow, you're looking at Central Park South. You can see Fifth Avenue right in the middle of the screen, right under my foot selfie there, heading all the way down. Absolutely beautiful, all the lakes, and you can actually see Woolman Ring at the very bottom of Central Park, which is the skating ring, and we are probably currently right over the museums here in New York City. So wow, that will be the Metropolitan Museum of Art. We're probably right over there. But how fabulous is that? You can see the whole of Manhattan. I actually took this picture and I've got this one up on the wall. Bethesda Fountain you can see there as well. That's an absolutely beautiful place, and wow, look at all this, absolutely fabulous as we swing back. And yeah, let's head probably now down over the Upper East Side, and look at all the buildings. Imagine how many people live in New York City. It's just absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? So a great view of the east side as we get to the Astoria area up at the top left there, and we are going to pass Roosevelt Island, which is right in the middle, and that's the East River. And yeah, that'll be the Astoria sort of area of New York. We'll soon be coming up to just south of the Queensboro Bridge, which is right in the middle there, and you've got Hunters Point that we're just going to be passing. Wow, this is just absolutely fabulous, isn't it, as we continue down through this area here. And great view of the East River again, sort of East Harlem there. And wow, look at that, LaGuardia Airport, we would have just passed there as well. And heading down past Long Island City, that's going to be Long Island City. And yeah, great sort of view of Long Island City here, the Hunters Point area and the East River. Beautiful area there. You can see the Pepsi Cola sign. If you've never been there, make sure you go there. You get a great view across to the United Nations, etc. And as we look over there, you're now looking at sort of 42nd Street and heading down through Midtown Manhattan. You should get a good view of the Empire State Building in a moment there. There's the Empire State Building. Beyond that, you can see the Hudson Yards, which looks absolutely fabulous. And again, we're sort of looking there at the Long Island City area. And this is going to be Queens, New York. So 5 boroughs in New York. Absolutely loving it. It's getting pretty cold. As you can see, Glynn's got his gloves on. This was actually COVID time as well, so we had to have the masks on. So right, we're continuing to head down the East River here, and we're heading down towards the Williamsburg area. This is Williamsburg Bridge, and in the distance we're coming up to Brooklyn, New York, and this will be the Domino Park area. That's another beautiful park area. Got some great views of Lower Manhattan, and as we just pass over the Williamsburg Bridge there, and we are now entering, this is an area called Walkabout Bay. Again, another beautiful area of Williamsburg as you just head towards the Dumbo area, getting very, very close to Dumbo there, and you can see the Lower East Side of Manhattan there, and that will be the East Village that we can see there. And yeah, so here we are over Brooklyn, and the first bridge that you're going to come up to is the Manhattan Bridge, and then the next one is the Brooklyn Bridge, and you can see Dumbo, which is right there. Really great view of Dumbo, and you can also see Cadman Plaza Park right in the middle of the screen. That's a beautiful park in Brooklyn, well worth going to. And yeah, this is going to be the Brooklyn Heights area, Brooklyn Bridge Park. A lot of ferries over there to Lower Manhattan. So I'm hoping I'm doing a good job of showing you around New York today as we fly around. Again, on the east side there, you can see right in the middle, you've got the Hudson Yards, Hudson River, and again, this is the Brooklyn area, Brooklyn Bridge Park. Right in the distance behind Brooklyn, you'll have JFK Airport, and you can probably just actually make out JFK right beyond there. Some fabulous places to go to. You can also see a massive park there, that's called Prospect Park. Never been there, but that's supposed to be really, really nice. And right in the distance is going to be the Rockaway Bay area, and probably Coney Island. You can probably see at the top right hand corner will be the Coney Island area, as we now pass over Governor's Island, and we're going to get some amazing views of the southern tip of Lower Manhattan. And just look at that, the Verrazano Narrows Bridge, that's the gateway to New York, and out there is the Atlantic Ocean. To the right is Staten Island, and there's your first view of Lady Liberty, Statue of Liberty. Liberty Island just on the right hand side, again passing over Governor's Island at the moment. Never been there, that's apparently well worth going. You can get the old Governor's Island ferry just from Battery Park area, and that's supposed to be well worth a visit there. And to the right is going to be Jersey City, right at the top there, Jersey City, and we should get some fabulous views as we start to swing around here. Amazing view there of Governor's Island. That's looking really, really well. Lower Manhattan, look at this, wow. So we're right over pretty much the southern tip, Battery Park, and great view of the Freedom Tower. Another foot selfie there. To the left then is the Hudson River, to the east is the East River, to the right hand side there. Right, so we are going to get more amazing views in a moment of the Freedom Tower, One World Trade Center. You can see a wonderful view there of Battery Park, Staten Island Ferry. Time for that foot selfie. You can see the Staten Island Ferry is just actually making its way out of Battery Park there. And as we swing around, you've got Ellis Island, Liberty Island, Governor's Island, right in the bottom part there. Staten Island right in front, and the whole of New York Harbour. We should hopefully be able to spot the Staten Island ferry soon. I'll point that out as soon as we can actually see that. But yeah, wonderful view of New York Harbour there. And we're now just heading to an amazing point. We're going to get a fabulous view and a fabulous foot selfie of the new Freedom Towers. Should be able to see Ground Zero, etc. then. So there's Ellis Island as we pass Liberty Island, and this will be the Liberty State Park. Beautiful park and fabulous views across to Manhattan there, and that's actually a really good place to go to. Glynn looks a little bit on the cold side, and as you can see, these guys are taking photographs of Lower Manhattan and the East River. As you can see there, just look how cold their hands look, but it's so well worth it. The lady in the middle there, she was tucked up between the two of them. Fabulous view there of Jersey City, and you can actually see the Colgate sign just at the bottom left hand side there. And look at that helicopter just passing by. Look how small that looks. That's just unbelievable, isn't it? So this will be the Exchange Place area, Colgate Centre, and we'll have Newark right in the distance there. So this is the Hudson River, and look at this. Wow, Ground Zero right in the middle there. This is the Freedom Tower. Look at the aerial. Now that aerial is actually higher than the Blackpool Tower. I think that aerial itself is 562 feet. There's your foot selfie. Look at that. You can see the Octolus right by my foot there as we pass over southern Manhattan. Absolutely beautiful building. You can see the Freedom Tower in many places all over New York, and you can see the Ground Zero there and the old footprints of the World Trade Centers. So we're now over the financial district of Manhattan. We're going to pass over New York Stock Exchange, Wall Street area, and some of the fabulous buildings as we head around. We're now going to head towards the East River. We're going to fly over Brooklyn Bridge, swing around the Manhattan Bridge, and over the Dumbo area. Going to give you some more amazing areas. So Battery Park just on the south side there. Battery Park is beautiful, absolutely love that. Staten Island Ferry departure there. Governor's Island to the right hand side, that's where you can get the ferries from there. You can see the southern Manhattan heliport, and we're going to head now up the main sort of East River towards the South Street Seaport, and that's actually just coming up on the area here. I preferred the old South Street Seaport. I don't know about you guys, but the new one now though has got fabulous views that you can go to the roof and get some wonderful views across to Brooklyn, etc., and everything from there. Look at that! Wow, southern Manhattan, the financial district of New York City, looking absolutely awesome. Are we all ready for Brooklyn Bridge and some feet selfies? Check this out. Look at this as we pass over. You can see the people walking right there in the middle, and the lanes of traffic. This is just absolutely fantastic to get your feet out there, and I'm literally sitting at the edge of this helicopter all strapped in, and it's now going to make a right hand turn as it passes the Manhattan Bridge. Make sure you walk the Manhattan Bridge, very noisy with the subway cars going across there. And this is Dumbo. Dumbo is just beautiful, well worth going to Dumbo, and you get the views of the Brooklyn Bridge, which we're going to pass over. Time for another foot selfie there, and we're now going to head down past Brooklyn Bridge Park, Brooklyn Heights, and we should get some views of downtown Brooklyn as well. But look at that, wow, you can see the ferry pulling into Brooklyn Bridge Park and the Dumbo area. Both bridges together there, the East River, and you can see as far as the Williamsburg Bridge. And look at that, I like the sign there, it says welcome, I don't know if you can see that. Welcome to Dumbo. Dumbo is beautiful. Brooklyn Bridge Park, just going down the edge there. Absolutely fabulous there, you can get the ferries across from Lower Manhattan. And look how cold their hands look, and these were a lovely family that we met there. So there's downtown Brooklyn as we pass over. Brooklyn Bridge Park with all the different sports facilities and everything there. And I think there's actually a Governor's Island ferry that you can get from there across to Governor's Island as well from Brooklyn. And right under here will be the Hugh Carey Tunnel as well that goes under the harbour. And this is just heading down into what's called the Atlantic Basin area, with a lot of industries around here. Governor's Island, just look at the colours of Governor's Island, and in the distance there, Lower Manhattan. Beyond that will be New Jersey. The East River here coming into New York Harbour. But yeah, it looks absolutely beautiful. Hope you're enjoying the video today, guys. If you are, give me a thumbs up, of course. Subscribe to the channel, drop me some comments, and hope you're enjoying this tour of Manhattan. So that's the Red Hook area of Brooklyn. And you've got the Gowanus Canals, probably just the left-hand side. The Branzo Narrows Bridge, gateway to New York, and this is New York Harbour. And let's have a look out for the Staten Island Ferry that we should be able... Oh, there we go. Top right-hand corner, Staten Island Ferry, heading across to Staten Island. That's well worth going to. Staten Island Ferry, completely free. Used to be, I think, 25 cents, but it's actually completely free. Well worth going across. Get a fabulous view of Statue of Liberty and Liberty Island, etc. as you pass through there. And the area we've got to the left-hand side will be the Bay Ridge area of Brooklyn. And look at this! Wow, you can see Brooklyn, big buildings of Brooklyn on the right-hand side there. Where the rotors are, that's southern Manhattan, Governor's Island in the middle, and we're going to swing around now, and we're going to get some good views. Over there is going to be Staten Island, and then to the right hand side, New Jersey, Jersey City area, the Bayonne area, which will be all part of New Jersey area there. And just look at New York Harbour, absolutely beautiful, absolutely fabulous. And coming up very, very soon, we are going to do those amazing foot selfies over the Statue of Liberty. I'm looking forward to doing that. I remember being absolutely freezing cold, but again, fabulous. So if you're interested, this helicopter tour is about 30-minute long. And look at that, there's the Statue of Liberty, Liberty Island, and Lady Liberty herself looking very, very proud, and Manhattan behind. You've got Ellis Island just in the distance, and there's the foot selfie. Well worth doing. That's just got to be absolutely fabulous now as we just look and admire this fabulous site. That's an iconic site. Look at that, Lady Liberty, Liberty Island. We're turning around and we've got a fabulous view right at the front there of the Statue of Liberty, and New Jersey right beyond, Liberty State Park. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Time for another foot selfie as we have another little spin around Lady Liberty. And wow, this is something that I'll never ever forget. Well worth doing. So you've got Ellis Island there, Hudson River up in the top there, Lower Manhattan, fabulous site. Glynn's got an amazing view there, and Governor's Island right in the middle. Right beyond that is Brooklyn, and wow, look at that. Again, hope you're enjoying this tour of New York City today. And look at all the boats below us. I reckon we're fairly low here. We're probably at about 300 or 400 feet as we're passing by Lady Liberty to give us that really, really good view of the island there. We're now. Oh, look at that! Wow, you've got the ferry boat again there, the Staten Island ferry. That's actually heading from Staten Island back to Battery Park. And again, the bridge beyond that is the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. And entrance to New York City, and the Atlantic Ocean is out there. Just to the right hand side is going to be the southern part of New Jersey. And that's probably going to be the Keansburg area, Long Branch, down that area. So we're now going to swing back around, and we've got Staten Island. We're at the top right hand corner there, and the left of the Verrazano Narrows Bridge is going to be Queens, Brooklyn. And yeah, wow, look at this. And we're now crossing over, heading back to where we started from. Another good view of Lady Liberty there, and they look cold, but I think they're having a wonderful time, taking a selfie of the Verrazano Narrows Bridge there. And this is actually the port of New Jersey that we're passing over now, one of the busiest ports in the United States. And we'll be heading very, very shortly over a place called Greenville and Claremont, passing over the Hackensack River as we get back to South Kearney. But look at all those containers. I wonder where those are all going, or where they've come from, and wonder what's in them. Absolutely amazing. All these must be brand new cars. Wonder if they are electric cars, all ready to be delivered. So they've been brought into the United States by container. And again, now passing over the Greenville area here in New Jersey. You can see the smile on my face. I'm absolutely loving it. This was one of the best experiences that we've ever done. And I hope you guys are enjoying it, and maybe this is something that you want to do. So this is Fly Nyon, and well worth doing. A 30-minute tour, well worth doing. They do smaller tours, but I would definitely say the 30-minute tour. And you can bring your camera along, and yeah, you're going to get these fabulous views. So we're just crossing over Newark Bay as we head towards South Kearney again there, and right in the distance will be Newark Liberty International Airport. And coming up on the right hand side in a minute, we should get some good views of downtown Newark. And look at Glynn with his, I bet he's glad it was COVID times to have that mask on. He was a little bit on the cold side there. So yeah, heading over the Newark Bay area, and we're going to head up towards the Passaic River, and eventually turning then into the heliport at South Kearney. And this again is just something that I'll never ever forget. It was, we loved it, absolutely loved it. It was a cold day, a little bit on the cloudy side, but you could still see for miles and miles, and the views and the photographs that I got. And again, I've actually got one where we looked south at Central Park and all Manhattan, got that up on the wall, and it looks stunning. Got me memory forever there. So this is going to be Newark, New Jersey, and you can see the city of Newark, New Jersey right there in the distance. That plane's actually landing at Newark Liberty International Airport. Wonder where that's coming from. So there we go, fabulous view of downtown Newark. Drove through there many times, heading south down towards Philadelphia, Washington DC, and yeah, so this is the Passaic River, and heliport just to the right hand side. So guys, hope you've really enjoyed this tour with us, and I hope I've done a good job of showing you all the sights of New York. If you have enjoyed it, of course, give me a thumbs up. Please drop me some comments and let me know how I've done. There's a last foot selfie for you. And please subscribe to the channel. It really will mean a lot to us to subscribe. We're after that 10,000 subscribers. We're halfway there. And again, make sure you like and comment. That does out the algorithm here at YouTube, and it gets this video to be looked at an awful lot more. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and I hope you enjoy your trip to New York City. See you soon. And finally, a big thank you to David, our pilot. He did an amazing job. And thank you to Fly Neon for giving us this amazing opportunity.